Everything's happy. Everything's pretty good. I just want to see the last bit of... Okay. This is what they were talking about. Last thing Makoto said was, all of a sudden I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room. There's still some time left in the day. What should we do? What's up, Big GMDDD? King DDD. Alright. Because I want to get the ball rolling, we're just going to talk to the first person we bump into. I don't care who the fuck they are. First person we bump into, we're talking to. Alright? Parks. You know how you can talk to characters and you can increase their social link? Here, I'll show you guys. Well, I don't, yeah. I'm a nerd and I did everybody's, but you know how, like, you can talk to people and you can learn more about other people? Obviously, because some characters, you know, some characters pass away and or you don't have enough time, you're not able to talk to everybody. School mode is a version of the game where you can talk to everybody, so you don't miss anything. It's a non-canon storyline where everybody is alive all the time, and they never ever die, and nothing ever happens, and you can just talk to people forever. That way you don't miss out. If you have a favorite character and you're not able to finish their social link, you can go back and finish theirs and learn everything about them and stuff, which I highly recommend. Which I will not be doing on this stream. Because, you know, why the fuck would anybody want to watch that when we would have to go to Danganronpa 2? Anyways, I was just saying the first person we bump into, we're gonna look, and it's fucking Boogie2988. Alright.
I feel as if...
I'm glad, he's like, I'm glad you came. I'm like, it makes one of us, bud. Alright, let's spend some time with him. I know I look like I'm all about the cutting edge, but I have a profound love for retro games, too. He's like, he'd be one of those people who, like, he considers, like, I don't know, Minecraft a retro game or some shit. Something that's not even old. Let's begin my full-part history of electronic games, Part 1, Ancient Babylonia. Good lord. I listened to Hifumi's half-obsessed ranting for longer than I would have liked. I miss streaming this, guys. It feels so good to be streaming this game again for you all. Alright, Hifumi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hifumi a present? Sure, get him out of my face. We have to have some kind of weeb anime shit he'll like, right? What's something an anime person would like? The Jimmy Decay t-shirt? I don't know what that is. Hand bra? Here we go. Anime girl figure. I was on a ruthless bench, but Mr. Naegi has awakened my heart through the power of friendship. May I call you my master? What is thy bidding, my master? Seeing Hifumi so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Watching him fucking leave out of my face makes me happy. Uh-oh, it's bing bong ding dong time. Give him girls' pants? Holy shit, dude. Only if they were, like, worn already.
Ahem. The school announcement.
Uh-oh.
School announcement.
I thought he was gonna say it's time for night-night.
Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency!
Uh-oh.
Emergency!
What the fuck is the emergency? Gather in the gym. Why now all of a sudden? I have a terrible feeling. They were just about to go to sleep, too. Oh, fuck. Alright, here we go! Buckle the fuck up! Alright. Oh. Kyoko-san. What are you doing? Kyoko, did you hear the announcement just now?
Indeed.
I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. I'm like the only guy that doesn't like Kyoko. I'm like the only person I've ever met that doesn't like Kyoko. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I don't like her. I can't really say why, because everything's a big fucking spoiler in the whole game, but I can't say who I like and don't like at all. I can tell you I like Mando. I don't know, I like him sometimes. What's he got to say about this situation?
Yo.
Hey man, you about to head in? I can't really say anything, GMD. I'll have a big discussion about everything when I beat the game. Once I beat the game, I'll have a big discussion about everything. Has everyone gone on ahead?
Shit.
Me too, Shin. I don't like it, but nothing good's gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear. Mondo? Are you sure you're okay? You kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh? Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me.
Yo.
But you know. There at the edge of hell, a promise between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming.
Yo.
Let's get our asses into the gym. Right. Something unique must have happened between the two of them. Something Makoto would never understand. Trust nobody. Oh boy, Monokuma in the gym. I don't know. I think they're both just goofy. Alright, here we go. I would have loved to see the moment in which they, like, decided to agree. Oh, God. What do you have to say about this, dude? Yeah, hey, Fumi, how come you didn't go to the gym yet?
Why is that?
Don't scare me like that. I didn't. What the fuck, dude? I wasn't trying to scare you. We should really go inside, dude. Don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. True.
I suppose.
Damn. What, Pop? I didn't... He doesn't. The fuck are you talking about? What? Let me pull up the picture. What do you mean? You think everything that's a spike is a dick? That does not look anything like a dick at all. You're being so dramatic. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Why? Because there's like a... You guys see it? I don't see any dick on his head. Because his hair's slightly spiked up? What the fuck? I would say it looks more like a turd, yeah, but not even then. You guys are all laughing your asses off. I don't think it looks like a fucking penis. Okay, his nose looks more like a penis. Yeah. Not his hair. Yeah, his nose kind of looks like a ball sack with a little chode. Okay, I'll give you that one. Let's go in the gym. Too many dicking around. Monokuma's got something important to say. We gotta listen up. Asking us to gather all of a sudden. What could he possibly want?
Well,
What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How's that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
what the heck?
Yeah, there's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. Oh yeah, and just so you guys remember last episode when Byaku's like, I'm not listening to any of you guys because I'm so fucking much smarter than you that I'm just gonna kill all of you guys eventually anyways. So why am I gonna work with you? That's what he said last episode. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come to help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of a possible rescue.
Well,
It's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened. Chat, what actually happened? Why are the police not helping out? Where the fuck are they? What are they doing?
Certainly.
Strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. The police suck! On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control of even the police. What's up, Colleen? Welcome to the stream. This might not be related, but... Then don't say it. Jeez. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Wait, well, let's listen. Let's listen to what he's got to say. It's about last night. I was near the main hall, staring off into space. When all of a sudden, I heard it. What'd you hear, Yasuhiro?
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. Kind of sound. Like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess. Construction site.
You're serious?
I mean, I could be just making that up. I barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Well, nice, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh, fuck. Our conversation got interrupted. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That kind of sound like that could sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. It's a secret, little secret. And let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here? You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? My camera's glitching? Is my camera glitchy for anybody else? I don't think it is. This boy trolling. Alright. Okay. I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all of its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because, it's probably become of this ho-hum, boring, old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue. Pop! I can't say anything. I can't say. You know I can't say anything about anything. You guys can ask questions about things that are happening now, but big questions I can't answer. Listen, can I just be frank? The next Blackened hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored. It sounds like Twitch chat. If I don't, like, play a game, if I set the controller down for 15 seconds, like, boring, boring. He's like, nobody's died in a while. It's been too long, so I decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Uh-oh. Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Because that's what he did last time, chat. He showed them all those fucked up videos. Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God, we won't. It's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets. Oh shit, he's got the dark secrets about everybody in the school! He looked up some fucked up tweets that we made a long time ago, dude. Ba-ba-ba.
Those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have, right?
Oh, fuck off, dude. Fuck off, Monokuma.
I'm going to hand them out now. So take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. What's on Makoto's envelope, chat? Let's find out. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. What? How did you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone hasn't become the Blackened by then, so pretty much he's like, unless somebody kills somebody in 24 hours, I'm gonna tell everybody what's on everybody's envelope, motherfuckers. All your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So that's what you meant by motivate? Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but... never kill somebody over something like that. If I pissed my pants till I was in 5th grade, I wouldn't kill a guy. I'm still not happy that people would, like, figure that out if that was true, which it's not. But, like, I wouldn't kill him, man. Jeez, I'll fucking leave. But we don't know what's on other people's envelopes. What'd you say? He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing. What's up, Pika? You love this game? Welcome! Welcome to the Milky Finishers. My name is Zach, and I hope that you enjoy your despair-filled time playing Danganronpa. Only thing I ask is please no spoilers for the chat. No spoilers for the chat, but if you want to talk about favorite characters and, you know, talk about how much you love the game, feel free. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? Sweet, well, welcome. I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know, no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. See, look how depressed he is, dude. Look how sad he is. Look at this nerd in the corner. He's like, ah, fuck. That's pretty much what they're saying, Sublime. They're all saying, like, yeah, I mean, I'd rather people don't know about this, but 24 hours goes by, we learn really embarrassing shit, it's still better than killing somebody over it. And he's like, fuck, I didn't expect you guys to think that way. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better. He's a dick, dude. So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed objection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
Nice! Did a Monokuma cosplay? Don't say nothing about that, but that's cool. I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having these those secrets revealed is going to be totally embarrassing. That's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea.
You hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in the envelopes right now? I'm with Taka on this. If I was in this situation, this is what I would do. If I was in this situation, as much as it would be embarrassing, I would just be like, if we just tell each other right now, then Monokuma has no ammunition to use against us. There is no, we can dissipate a motive right now.
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right? I agree, dude.
Quiet down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story, Nani. Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it isn't pleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
That's yours. All right, chat. Follow the leader with Sublime. You gotta type your most embarrassing fucking moment right now in chat, or else I'll be Monokuma and I'll start banning people. Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not. So you have people just like the first case, not everybody's on the same page. Some people are like, fuck you, I'm not telling you my secret. Other people are like, it's better. So people are arguing already. You can't get everyone on the same page here.
Come on, come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
Honestly.
See, Shin, you're the problem. If you were there and you'd be like, I'm keeping my stuff secret, you'd be helping Monokuma. You'd be fucking up. You'd be fucking up the game, dude. I would try to tell everybody my shit.
Here we go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Instead, I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard. Damn. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry,
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
but
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. Shin getting us all killed, bro. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. That's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret so bad, you'd kill someone to keep it. Now let me ask you that, Chad. Let me ask you a better question. Is there, just say yes or no. Does anybody have a secret in the chat that is so bad you'd be willing to kill someone to keep it? Is there a secret that you have so locked down you would rather kill somebody than have the world know? Wow, holy fuck. We got some demons in here, dude. There is nothing about me that I would rather kill somebody to have known. There's shit I don't really want people to know because I like privacy sometimes, but like, hell no. I'm not that secret of a guy. And then again, I stream myself. I stream my room and my life and my stories, and I talk about, you know, anime girls and shit and all this bullshit. So I guess I'm just the type of person that likes to just share stuff anyways. So I guess I'm in the other outlier category. Wow. Well, Monokuma better pick up all you guys. He'd have a blast putting you guys in a fucking room together. Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. It doesn't matter whether they want to tell or not, because in 24 hours, Monokuma's telling everybody unless someone kills somebody. Damn, Shin, you're secretive. I don't care. I'm just surprised. I am just surprised at how closely guarded you guys have your secrets. Best girl, like, character that I like, or character that I think is, like, the most attractive or cute? There's a difference. I don't want to say, actually. Don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Okay, sorry. I know it's going to be tough, but... Oh, shit. 10 o'clock, time to sleep. Could you imagine going to the gym, hearing all this fucked up shit, and it's like, alright, time for bed. Now you're filled with anxiety and goofed up, and now you have to go sleep. Yeah, GMD can't say nothing.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Shin was the reason Chappelle Show got canceled. That's our secret.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
I don't know why. I mean, sucks, but I wouldn't.
Bye.
I'd rather know that. Jeez, he's a killer guy. Nighttime already, huh? All right, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Yeah, they gotta mentally prepare for this shit now. We're about to know everybody's secret. I was left with an anxiety I couldn't shake, but we left things as they were, and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least, that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Ooh. Something's going on as Makoto sleeps. But what the fuck is going on? Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, is the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Who's the mystery? Morning. What the fuck is this? Good morning.
Good morning!
Monokuma woke us up! Nani? Blah. Boop, boop, boop. Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in my room, dickhead? I tried to fall asleep.
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. Because I thought it would be funny. As long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? Huh?
Say what?
Say what? Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. Something's happened to someone. Is it? Was it? It can't be. There's no way somebody would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokomu talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. These are the only ones accounted for, chat. These are the only people that are still accounted for. Byakuya. You're the only ones here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? What's up, Rune? Welcome. Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
Can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to get out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Yeah. There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something? It's not that important. What matters right now is we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Look at how Byakuya loves this. He's fucked up. Every time something bad happens, he's like, oh, he puts a big smile on his face, like, ooh, interesting. He's sometimes, not quite, but he's like a little bit as bad as Monokuma. He's like 25% Monokuma. Because he finds just so much, he revels in the joy of this fucked up experience. He's like Toko. Alright, they all fucked off. I don't even know where we're going. Alright, chat. What do you think could have happened? Don't say. But, oh, hey, oh, what's up? What's up, Pina?
So,
I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for it. Alright. What's up, Nova Place? Alright, chat. Second floor of the school it is. Ding dongs. Let's do it. What's up, Nova Blaze? Welcome back, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Danganronpa. Alright. This is the longest walk ever. I heard something crack in my walls, freaking me out. Alright, second floor. Check the pool area. I did not know that, GMD. Walk faster, die. Alright. It's really good, Harper, and it just gets better. Alright. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Okay. Monokuma has unlocked all the doors in the first and second floor. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Byakuya?
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there could be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. Yeah, earlier in the last playthrough, Monokuma said that he put a machine gun or Gatling gun above so that if girls try to get in the boys' bathroom or boys try to sneak in the girls' bathroom, that they'll be mowed down. Because he said depravity in school grounds is against the rules and is unacceptable. He said you can only have sex in the dorms because that's not part of the school. So. Yes, Marco. Just to recap really fast for you. I don't know if you saw it. Monokuma has had letters, and he said, I'm getting really bored. Nobody's killed anybody. I have secrets, like dark, depressing secrets about every single person here. And if nobody kills somebody in 24 hours, I'm going to tell everybody all your guys' dark secrets. And then everybody's like, fuck. Then Makoto went to sleep, woke up, Monokuma woke him up and said, Makoto, wake up. Something crazy happened. And now they're kind of looking around what the fuck could have happened. That's what happened. Okay, that's all. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking to himself. Alright, Byakuya, kind of weird. Why wouldn't you check the boys' locker room first, you weirdo? He's like, girls' bathroom unlocked. We can go in now. It's very uncharacteristic of him. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Here we go. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped my mouth. Oh boy. Buckle up. Buckle up. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. This is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her, how could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? Wow. My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Harper, that's exactly what I said when I played this. When I was in chapter 2, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Why not Togo? I know, I can't say. I know, guys. However you guys feel is how I feel, dude. The fact that it was even worse because when I talked, like, I spent all that free time with her and we were talking. She was like, Makoto, I'm so happy. Thank you for this gift you gave me. And Togo's like, fuck you. And then Chihiro's the one that gets murdered. It's despair. This game is true despair, chat. It's true despair. But now is not the time to be sad. We'll have our time to mourn Chihiro. Right now, we need justice. Especially if what Byakuya is saying is true. If somebody actually did this, not out of necessity, not out of passion, but they did this for fun, some sick, twisted motherfucker killed this person for fun, then we have to do something. That's unforgivable. Somebody as pure and sweet as Chihiro, literally, it's the pieces of shit preying on the weak, innocent people. And we have to make amends. We have to have justice. Let's see.
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something...
A body has been discovered.
There's the title of the stream, chat. There's the title.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
That's right, you were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. Yeah, wait a second. You guys gotta keep in mind, when they found Sayaka's body, Makoto was knocked out. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement is played to let everybody know. I imagine so the search for the culprit can be proceeded fairly for everyone involved. Proceeded fairly? Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. Here we go again, yeah, right? Here we go again, chat. Just like with Sayaka, but this one's even more fucked up. Because I never really liked Sayaka. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't hate her. Well, until later on, but whatever. She was just like, whatever. But I loved Chihiro. She was innocent. She was pure. She's cute. She's the ultimate programmer. Chihiro was a sweet baby. So this one's more personal, and I will not forgive whomstever hath done this. So this is different. This is all new. This is pure revenge. The last case was all about, like, everybody suspected Makoto, so we're all like, okay, no, we have to prove our innocence, and we all survive. The first case was all about, like, let's just survive. Let's find the truth and survive. This one's like, fuck it, we want vengeance. This is it's unforgivable, dude. Of all the people here, the saddest, sweetest, weakest girl, you're really gonna target her? Fuck you. Let's find out the truth. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Marco, Monokuma has a rule. You can only kill one person at a time. One person can kill one person. Or maybe it's two, I think he said. You think you can kill up to two, and then you can't do anything. I think Monokuma said if you kill more than two people, then he will kill you. I think that was at the beginning. That's not the rule. I don't remember the rule. He put a rule in place. He put a rule in place so that you couldn't just go around killing everybody. Because I remember that was the thing I thought of. When this game first started and they said only one person can leave, well, I thought of, well, what if somebody just goes, like, what if Sakura goes berserk and just starts killing every motherfucker? There is some rule in place that, it's 2 max. Okay, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. There was a rule in place to prevent that plot hole. Yes, that's what I couldn't remember, sorry. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. This man, he is not taking it well. Shut up. Alright, let's, For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall. I can't, Parks. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So,
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. Yeah, because remember, Sayaka had the dying message. When Sayaka was dying, she wrote it. But this, there's no evidence that Chihiro wrote this. It's too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Chat, you guys may not remember, but this was actually talked about in an earlier episode. Let's revisit an earlier conversation that was had. Aha, right here, remember. Earlier in the playthrough. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. This was talked about in case 1. They talked about this in case 1. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack. Remember when they were first captured? Their first thought was that the person keeping them locked in here was Genocide Jack. Now, we have a murder with bloodlust written on the wall, which is exactly what the serial killer Genocide Jack does to his victims. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend, whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiends. That's their fucking ability. The ultimate programmer, the ultimate lucky student, the ultimate gambler, and the ultimate murderous fiend. Creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
This is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? Oh, shit. Uh-oh, stinky. There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. The ultimate weeb. Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Park said I'm the ultimate disappointment, Jesus. No, why? Jeez. Her and Taka are freaking. Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. That's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. She did talk about that. Because you got to keep in mind, she was the only one that wouldn't go into the room when Sayaka died because she said as soon as she sees any blood, she faints.
Oh.
So she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Don't be sad, Taters. I saw you. I talk to the chat less when I play this game because there's a lot of people who've never seen this, and I like to keep the story going. It's only when I play Danganronpa I try to talk to the chat a little less so that we can keep the story going. And I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that everybody's here. That's all. It's just for Danganronpa, just to keep the momentum going so people don't get bored of me talking. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since you didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. I don't really do a lot of voices. I just kind of like change my inflection. Like when there's like a calm character, I talk more calm. I do like slight voices. I'm not trying to be a voice actor here. Just trying to add a little bit. Toko suddenly sat awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Hello? What the fuck? Dude, look at this bitch is wildin'. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Oh, what? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? Happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Everybody's losing it. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top, inning, and bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. She just hit her head. She fainted and smacked her head so hard, so she's kind of like fucked up for a little bit. Things are really bad. Everything is going bad. It's like the beginning of the stream when we were having a bunch of audio and technical issues. Everything's like fucked. Things keep getting worse all around, and there's a lot of problems to deal with at once. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? I love that. She just said, no, Hifumi, Taka. She totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. And it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate. Shit. What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. She's like, shut the fuck up and give us what you came here to give us. The Monokuma file. I know, Shin. This game is, it's despair. The farther down you go down the rabbit hole, buckle up. It's craziest. This is probably the craziest LP we're ever gonna do until Danganronpa 2, which we'll do right after. I'm not taking a break. The day we beat this, the next day we're doing 2, so don't worry. No, there will be no break. But yeah. The Monokuma file. I know how much you're looking forward to it.
See ya later.
Please do your tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? I've seen Monokuma's dick. I'm not even getting into that. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. Don't link it in the chat. Send it to him in a whisper. Please. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? We don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's not true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now! Go ahead, you're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body's an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. How do I delete someone's message without being a mod? Wait, are you being serious? I don't know what you're talking
Calm
about.
down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said.
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey, hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill him. There we go. There's the rule. It hadn't happened yet. That's why you guys didn't know. I forgot who asked it in the chat. I forgot who asked it, but that's why Monokuma, he didn't bring it up till now. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. I don't remember any rule like that. There you go, Marco.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Sweet.
so
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the Clash Trial, bitch. Dude, the Clash Trial's so sick. I swear to God, we're not going to get to it tonight, but the next stream, when we do the Clash Trial, it's going to be so fucking good. But first, we have to do investigation. We're gonna investigate, and then when the oh man, the trial is fucking insane. Oh, anyways, here we go. And one more person's life could still be in danger, which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch.
You need to shut the fuck up. Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Yeah, Pico.
There is nothing to be done.
I would say like another 40 minutes, Harper. Probably another 40, 45. Is my guess.
Is that okay?
Then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. What's up, Mario fan? Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for rolling on in. Playing some Danganronpa. If you want to recap, do exclamation point recap. And yeah. Yeah, no problem, Harper. Sounds good. We are playing a game called Danganronpa. It's a very good playthrough. If you do exclamation point recap, you can catch all of the other parts. It's a really good story murder mystery. I appreciate you being here, dude. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy last of 2019 stream. There we go. That's true. I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Here it is, investigation. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. I did earlier. I played it a lot earlier. All right, here we go. But anyways, like I said, whenever we stream Danganronpa, don't be offended if I don't really talk to chat that much. Only for this game, I like to keep the story going so it's a good playthrough. When we play Mario or Zelda or any other game, I'll talk and do the chat like I normally do. But for this game in particular, I like to keep the pacing good. So please don't be sad if I ignore your messages or I don't have a conversation with you. I just really want to focus on the story of this. That's all. Only for this playthrough. That's all, dude. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 o'clock in the morning. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma File 2, been added to the truth bullets. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. So Byakuya saw that Makoto was able to kind of figure out the first case. So he's like, I'm gonna let you help me this time. Makoto, you've proven yourself. Saul, no, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. You're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. So here we go, chat. We're investigating with Byakuya. Alright. First things first. Hey! It said in the Monokuma file that she was hit in the head with a blunt object. There's a dumbbell with blood on it. Interesting. There's a dumbbell on the floor. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. We already found the murder weapon! Look at that. It's all coming together. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. It is. It's a good one, too. You should watch the other parts of the playthrough.
Very strange.
The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
what? I'm still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. What the anime girl poster? Poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Interesting. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. You're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Why did Chihiro break the rule? They all agreed not to go out of the rooms after 10 p.m. Why would Chihiro work out that late?
Perhaps.
It's funny you say that, Pop, because it's kind of important. That's all I'll say. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. Every single thing in this game is important. Every line of dialogue, every single clue, every single Monokuma file, every single fucking thing is very, very important. Everything is. Everything's a hint. Every single thing that we see is a hint. Everything, every person, every line of action, all leads us to the truth.
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did not want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Anything with blood on it. The dumbbell is. The word bloodlust definitely fucking is. The way her body's hung up definitely is. All this, so we're solving it right now. So you're saying she could come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with somebody else. So Sakura's saying that Chihiro had a gym buddy that she was going with. So her and some other girl working out late at night. Seems like our best lead would be to find out who the fuck Chihiro went to the gym with. Let's find out. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Can't. It's fucking behind the punching bag. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which, I guess, explains the trip down here. What's up, Hyperion? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying your playthrough, or your time here on the Milky Finishers, watching Danganronpa. The only thing I ask is please, no spoilers or backseating. But you can still talk about how much you love the game, or if you love the music, or what case is your favorite. Say, this case number is my favorite, or this game is my favorite. But there's no spoilers, that's all I ask. Or you'd be permanently banned. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Why, like, what did I... This is the second time Makoto said that, and then literally, look to your left, motherfucker. There's Sakura, the strongest bitch on the block. I don't know. Makoto's kind of an idiot. Makoto's kind of an idiot. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. I would have liked to think that Sakura would have just fucking decked Makoto in the face after saying that shit. I feel like half the people forget that she, like, exists half the time. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Alrighty.
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. You need to check every aspect of the case.
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, it's like, don't mind me, ultimate fucking Joestar walk in here. It's like when the Pillar Men, like, remember when the Pillar Men are like walking and they bump into that guy and he blows up in half? And then Speedwagon's like, it's like when a human walks and doesn't even realize he steps on an insect. And I'm sitting here watching this shit and I'm like, no, Speedwagon, that's not the same at all, dumbass. The reason why people walk and they don't notice that they step on an ant is because ants are so small. If ants were as tall as humans and you bumped into one and killed it, you'd sure as fuck notice. So his comparison made no fucking sense. Because the Pillarman walked up to a guy that was the same height as them, bumped his shoulder, he blew up in half. It's funny how his name was Marco and he died split in half. And there's also another guy from another very popular anime named Marco who died getting split in half as well. Coincidence? Probably. Alright. This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Whatever. I'm just gonna... It's from Attack on Titan. You guys remember Marco? Yeah, it happens in like the 5th episode. It's not a big deal. But yeah. It's Marco. Sorry if I made it sound like I was talking about this game. I didn't really do that very well. I didn't mean to make it seem like there's nobody named Marco in this game that I know. Sorry, see, thank you, Hyperion, keeping me on the straight and narrow while the detractors try to take me away. Alright. We have more things to check out here. There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf which have nothing to do with the case. I got a shit ton of mono coins though, holy fuck. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that was true, Chihiro would have been riddled with holes. Yeah, Makoto's like, well, maybe the gun was the murder weapon. No, dumb dick. You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things to check here. A surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through this. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but something about how everything's set up should probably help some of you guys narrow it down a bit. But that's all I'll say. Don't elaborate on that, but it'll all come together. That's not even a scene of the crime, idiot. Jesus Christ, dude. Leave me alone. A flotation donut. I don't think it was related to what happened with Chihiro. I got some more mono coins. Jesus. What a dick this man is. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Music's good. Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
It's just about this card reader.
Yeah.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling mountain Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of
correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Makoto, I can see right through you. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, let me... Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? It's like he's talking to Marco. Byakuya is literally talking to you, Marco.
such ignorance.
Oh, he said, good lord, you're simple. Am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing somebody else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you, to add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. You're saying that's a loophole, but... in order to borrow something from someone, then... yes. Except for, I'm probably not going to stream Ultra Despair Girls unless everybody in the chat wants me to. But that's so far down the line. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I as long as people like this playthrough and they want me to keep doing it, I will do 1, 2, and V3. I will do that. It's up to you. It's up to you guys. And no, I've never played V3, so I don't know shit about that. Anyways, as long as you guys keep watching this playthrough and you guys say that you want to keep watching my playthroughs, I'll keep going. If everybody starts to hate this playthrough, I won't do 2. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright. In order to borrow something from someone, because wait, he said, Monokuma said, he's like, nobody can loan each other their handbooks, but you can borrow it. Well, what the fuck's the difference? Let's see. In order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So what the fuck are you talking about, Monokuma? What's the difference between loaning and borrowing? Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Who says that? What the fuck kind of quote was that? Monokuma, you nerd. I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. So, what is the loophole, chat? Monokuma said you can't loan each other your handbooks, but you can borrow one? What the fuck's the difference? See if Byakuya can tell us. We came to the main hall. What are we looking for here? Does that mean I gotta figure it out myself? Where, oh where? What's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? Wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. These 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned down one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is prohibited. Only the act of loaning it is prohibited. Borrowing somebody else's is perfectly fine. As long as you take somebody's without them knowing, that's not loaning it. Somebody can't willingly give up their handbook, but who can't consent to that? The people that are already dead. There's no rule that says you can't take somebody's dead handbook and use it. Therefore, now we don't actually know if the killer is male or female, because anybody could have taken Sayaka's, Leon's, anybody could have taken any handbook and used it to go into the respective opposite gender's locker room. That kind of throws a big wrench in that. It's kind of like one step forward, two steps back. Using this exploit with the handbooks, we don't really know. I see. Yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that doesn't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Shit. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. It's funny you say that, Shin. You guys are all big brain, but the game is even bigger. You'll see everything, don't worry. Everything you have will be talked about, at least. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. And you're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easy. See? Shin Puff knew. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs they hit it with, it won't do crap. But even my amazing handbook has a single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go around breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
Well, what?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? It's not like we can ask Leon. He got smashed baseball style. He says it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. The broken e-handbook has been added to the truth books. Oh, I love it. It's great. Welcome to Danganronpa, chat. I'm glad to have it back. Guess what? Next, you guys want to know when the next Danganronpa stream will be? The first day of 2020. So we're going to play more Wednesday, so don't worry, guys. We're going to stream even more on Wednesday. So. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. We need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite. What do you mean, Byakuya? What do you mean by that? Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack's the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit.
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up. Damn. There are so many mysteries. There's so many mysteries. How the fuck do you destroy an E-handbook? Who the fuck killed Chihiro? Who the fuck is Genocide Jack? There's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. They say he's killed thousands of people. Do you guys realize how much that is? 1,000 people? The Zodiac Killer, I think, only killed like 15. That was one of the most infamous serial killers of all time. But that's gotta be an urban legend. Could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? Guys, remember what I was saying earlier? When you guys were talking about like, oh, this character scares me or this character scares me, and I said something, I was just like, yeah, want to know what's worse than a scary character? A character that seems normal, but is actually really fucked up. If one of us is actually Genocide Jack, how could somebody that we've talked to already and shared some moments with be responsible for being a serial killer that kills for fun? I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Oh, shit. Saw this.
Don't make me repeat.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence that you need. What the fuck kind of evidence could prove that one of us is Genocide Jack?
It's all clear now.
Something like that, really. Hey, you too. Big trouble. I need your help. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
I don't have time to
We're
play
busy.
with you.
Leave us alone. It's an emergency. An emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What's wrong, Hina?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? It's an emergency. What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. She was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay, okay. Come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go. Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Oh, shit. All right, well. What does Hina gotta say about this? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. What is this emergency? After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. He's the ultimate prodigy. He was literally a rich kid. He was born, you know, into a family. Well, I can't tell you everything about him, but still, he's got a reason. But it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Good idea. Toko. Oh, sorry, there's a doorbell. Ding dong. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Buckle up. Buckle up. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. Whatever the fuck that means. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? She won't listen to me. Byakuya, you gotta talk to her. Byakuya. Oh, I can't say anything. I can't say anything, but I want to. It's fine. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Okay. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying.
It's Byakuya.
It's Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What promise did she make with Byakuya? And with that, the door slammed shut. But even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. Who the fuck do you trust? Who do you trust, chat? I don't know. Nobody knows shit. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. I'll stand and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
I don't know. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya, I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. I always will stand that because the first investigation was kind of like a little slow and a little bit boring if you guys remember the previous streams, but I tell you guys, this game gets better and better, and so far this investigation has been way more intriguing, way more fast-paced, way more crazy shit than like, oh, who's in charge of trash duty? Oh, there's a broken crystal ball. Yasuhiro, is this your ball? Yeah. Oh, there's also a piece of shirt on the ground. This is way more fucking wild. It was wilding out. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I mean, hey, first case was, the first trial was still good because, like, spoilers for the stream that we've already done. If you're watching this, you shouldn't be if you care about spoilers. The twist that Sayaka was the one that allowed Leon into the room and tried to be the killer, but then got it turned on her, was still a good twist. But still the worst twist in the game. It's still the worst twist in the game, but that twist that Sayaka was the one that let him in, and that she tried to frame Makoto by being nice to him, is still one that hits hard, I think. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside.
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. We've never been in this room, chat. What is inside the archive of Hope's Peak Academy? There's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Alright. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Yeah, right, dude? Those documents are dangerous. And honestly, like I said, the game gets better and better. I mean, not that it's not amazing right now. Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous. They detail all the people who controlled the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No. I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go. He puts the book back on the shelf. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. This library's got a bunch of crazy books. What the fuck? There's a bunch of secret books in this room. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. This room's nuts. This room is wild. Look over here. Oops, I think I got the wrong one. Damn it, I did not want to talk to Byakuya again. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? This is not the book I wanted to read, bro. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't want to ever look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. There's one thing I want to look at before we wrap up tonight. It's in here. There's something I want to look at before we end tonight's stream. If you guys are wondering, we'll wrap it up very soon. But there's a book in particular. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. Where the fuck? Oh, I think I have to talk to him after I've read everything. No? Jesus Christ. Well, what do you want me to look at, Byakuya? Oh, here we go. Hey, there we are. Sorry. Hey, it's a desk lamp. Ah, yes. It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things that ordinary people would never see. Isn't it magnificent?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. It's not that, it's just, like, I totally refuse to believe it, but there's just so much. How could anyone have put all of this together? Suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. So, either you want to believe that all these books were already here, and Hope's Peak is just such a big school that they have access to all these documents, or maybe who was ever keeping the students here put it here so they could read and be entertained. Whatever you choose to believe. I can't keep up with all this. It's too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. What you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think that your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. So there you go, Chet. Byakuya's family is like part of the Illuminati. They literally like kill government officials. They know political corruption. His family is literally like a member of the Illuminati that like knows everything. That's why he's as arrogant and fucked up as he is. Because he grew up in there. He grew up in like the Illuminati. And I have with me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the mastermind. He's like, you're even more fucking terrifying than Monokuma, holy shit. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. So that's why Byakuya is so arrogant and so smart. Because ever since he was a little kid, he had access to unlimited cold case files. And when he was a kid, for fun, he would try to solve unsolvable police crimes. And he successfully did it multiple times. So Byakuya is like really fucking smart. Because ever since he was a kid, he would just solve murder mysteries for fun. That's why he loves this so much, even if he's a part of it. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. Alright, really quick. The stream only has like 5 or 10 minutes max, but I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to take the fastest bathroom break ever, and then we'll be right back and finish the last 10 minutes. Because there's one last big thing before we say goodnight tonight that I want you guys to see, and that'll be a good stopping point. But I really have to go to the bathroom. I was trying to wait till the end, but I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry. If I can find a song really quick, so you guys are not bored. There we go. All right, be right back in like 2 minutes and we'll finish the stream, okay? Don't go anywhere, please. I didn't know that the mic was muted, dude. God damn it. All I said was, welcome back, macaroni, and then... Actually, you know what? Fuck me, because I said that. It was so stupid that I actually had a chance to take it back, and instead I said I doubled down and said it again. So fuck me. And then I said, sorry it took me so long. I ran out of soap, so I'd open up a new soap dispenser to wash my hands, and it was a big fucking mess because the plastic was on so fucking tight. It was a big mess. So here we go. We're back in the library. What the fuck are we gonna read? Then we're gonna wrap up the stream, and then we'll pick this up next decade. All right? Next year. This is the last Danganronpa of the year. So fucking change your diapers and get ready. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Oh shit. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. So, even though we've heard about Genocide Jack, we don't know the details. Let's find out. There are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic: at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. The second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part's yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Ooh, Marco. I don't know. Who is the ultimate murderous fiend? Who could it be? How could the killer have known about this? How could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The
words,
culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. So that's the reason why Byakuya is so sure that it's the real Genocide Jack. Because Chihiro was killed in a way that said bloodlust and suspended, and that information was never made public. So, how the fuck could a copycat killer have done the same exact thing and copy it in a way when the information on how the bodies are killed and hung up was never released to the public? You know what I mean? That's why he is pretty certain that it's the real Genocide Jack. Yeah.
in other words,
That's right. There is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us.
interesting.
Things are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. And don't you think it'd be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you go down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. About that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Jeez, dude. Look at all this shit. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, age 32. Tetsuya Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Isai, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. And so on and so forth. There's no end to these. I'm not gonna say all these Japanese names. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. Byakuya was right. At the scene of each murder was the word bloodlust written in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. Now, what does that mean, chat? What does that mean? If all this is some Death Note shit. This is some Death Note shit right here. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. That is availability of a student. People that only kill weekdays at nighttime and then weekends in the afternoon or holidays, that's the availability of a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. That's why Byakuya thinks it's one of them, one of these high school students, because of the history of the killer. An eyewitness has never come forward. It's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm a part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried up out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others may have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything that I can. And we will. Next stream. So we're going to save right now. And again, I will not spoil anything in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I know, but hey, unlike normal, it's not going to be a long break. It's not going to be a long break. Just 2 days. In 2 days. Literally, well, it's going to be next year. Haha, joke, haha, funny. It's going to be the first stream of 2020. We're going to be doing, the new LP. I'm going to be streaming early. We're going to do the first half of the stream will be our new LP, followed by Danganronpa. And like I said, if you guys are worried, man, Zach's playing variety games. He's never going to do Mario and Zelda again. No. That's not true at all. In fact, I have so much Mario and Zelda planned. But I want to kick off the first stream of the new year with new stuff. So for one time only, Wednesday we're going to be doing both of our LPs back to back, and I normally won't do that. Normally I kind of like to do Zelda, then Danganronpa, or the new LP, then Mario, or Mario, then the new game, and blah, 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 blah. I like to mix it up. But for Wednesday's stream, for the first stream of 2020, we're going to be doing the first half of the stream will be our brand new LP that I'm announcing tomorrow, and then the second half will be continuing Danganronpa, okay? Yeah. Tomorrow is the 2019 celebration stream where I'm going to be premiering the best of 2019 video, showing off new stuff that we're doing for 2020 and kind of just chilling out. It's going to be a shorter stream, but a celebration to say goodbye to 2019 forever and hello to 2020. Going back to Danganronpa, all I want to say is this. To people who have not played the game. Deep breath. Let's continue the investigation. Let's continue the investigation. And I promise you, with all the ounce of passion in my heart, I promise you, you have no fucking idea what you're in for Trial 2. Trust me. Thanks for the bits, dude. Thank you so much for the 300 bits, Marco. And like I said, all I want to say is, if you think you know what's coming, you don't. And even if you do, you don't know everything. It's going to be wild, and I can't wait. I don't know if we'll be able to beat the trial. We'll see. I don't know how much more of an investigation we have to do. But because I like to do the trial in one sitting. I like to do the trial in one big sitting, and I don't think we'll be able to finish it on Wednesday. So probably what we're going to do is we're going to focus most of the stream on the new playthrough, the new game that I'm announcing tomorrow, and then for the Danganronpa portion, finish up the investigation, get into the trial room, sit down, and then sit down, buckle up, and we will, yeah, I've played 1 and 2, I've never played V3. So, but I'm streaming these games to get everybody hyped. That way when I stream V3, it will be completely blind. That's how it's gonna work. I'm trying to get everybody caught up. Yeah, don't spoil anything for yourself. Trust us. The game is gonna get even better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for talking blah, 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 blah. I'm getting a little bit tired. And, yeah. We'll probably do a small Danganronpa stream on Wednesday, and then we'll probably get to the trial where everybody sits down. Monokuma says, order in the court, end it there, and then, Saturday or Sunday or Monday, do the full, like, 3-hour trial in one sitting, okay? Because you're not going to want to be continued during that shit. It's going to be, like, constant on the edge of your seat, what the fuck's happening. So, anyways, have a great night, guys. You guys are amazing as always, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the bits. Marco's so fucking cool. Marco, say something in the chat. I want to see what bit badge you have. Do you have the light blue one yet? Because I'm going to be hard at work making custom bit badges, and that way you guys will have cool things next to your name so everybody will know just how cool you actually are.